lemongrass. And this was what a whole lemongrass stalk looks like. If you squeeze it, it's got this incredible perfumed lemon flavor, but none of the acidity of a lemon. Next, garlic, ground coriander, black pepper, a little brown sugar for sweetness, coarse salt, and turmeric. And puree the dry ingredients. When I saw this being made on the island of Bali, they used a giant mortar and a pestle that looked like a baseball bat. And once the dry ingredients are pureed, then add a couple of tablespoons of vegetable oil and some fresh lime juice. One of the things that makes this spice paste unique is that you fry it before applying it to the meat. So what does frying do? Well, it releases the aromatic oils in the spices and lemongrass. This is unbelievably fragrant. So once the spice paste is fried, transfer it to a bowl and let it cool. This is a boneless pork shoulder, weighs about 4 pounds, and the next thing you do is butterfly it. Using a chef's knife, come in through the side and cut it in half almost to the other edge. Then open it up like a book, and in each half make a cut this way. The idea is to maximize the amount of surface area of the meat exposed to the spice paste. Okay, so once the meat is butterflied, take half the spice paste and spread it inside the pork roast. Then fold the pork roast together, and here's how you tie it up. Take 4 pieces of butcher string, what you'll do here is come around once, then loop twice. That's a surgeon's knot, and that locks the string in place so you can tie it off. Spread the remaining bamboo on the outside of the roast. Now you can cook the roast right away, but of course it will be more flavorful if you let it marinate in the refrigerator for 4 to 6 hours or even overnight. Okay, let's take a look at the grill. Smoke is not part of the Indonesian barbecue tradition, so this is a great recipe to prepare on the gas grill. I've preheated the rotisserie burner, and it's an infrared burner. That means it uses gas-heated ceramic honeycomb as the heat source. And if you want to speed the process up, you can light the outside burners, so you cook both by the radiant heat of the rotisserie burner and by indirect grilling. Okay, for the turn spit now, always remember to put the first set of prongs in place. And then we'll skewer the pork roast, and you want to snug it down on these prongs. Then grab the second set of prongs and use them to tightly secure the roast. Tighten that up. Okay. Finally, insert the end of the spit in the rotisserie motor and the other end in the junction, and remember to place a couple of aluminum foil drip pans under the roast before you turn on the motor. Okay, cooking time will be about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes. So, a couple ways to check for doneness on the roast. I mean, first of all, you can see it's golden brown, firm to the touch, but the safe way is always to use an instant read meat thermometer, insert it to the center of the roast, but not touching that hot metal turn spit. You're looking for about 170 degrees. So take off your babi gulik, unscrew the tines, and slide the roast off the spit. Now remember, you never want to serve a roast hot off the grill. You want to let it rest for about 10 minutes. The meat will relax. It will be much more juicy. And last of all, don't forget to remove the butcher string you used to tie up the roast. Let's slice the roast and see how we did. Look how succulent this roast is. You squeeze it and it actually oozes. The lemongrass, the ginger, it's incredibly fragrant. Roast pork with lemongrass and ginger, Indonesian yellow rice, cucumber salad, and sesame grilled beans. From the ranches of Arizona to the rice paddies of Indonesia, it's Balinese pork shoulder cooked to a turn.